Hey everybody, Chris here. I have a 30-minute body weight boot camp. You do not need any equipment other than all of this. So you're gonna work hard using your own body, and then we're gonna use the slide board in the middle of class. 3 sections, we're gonna do a little circuit at the beginning, we'll jump on the slide board, and then we have a fun little spicy finisher. But first, let's get nice and warm here. I want you to take a nice big old breath in, interlace the fingers at the top, exhale, round through, and then stand up nice and tall. Let's start rolling out our neck here for 20 seconds. So plenty of time to get into all these little nooks and crannies, just like a Thomas's English muffin. Brand placement, nice and easy here, rolling it around. Yeah, making sure you're spending some time looking up. And then, friends, let's take this down into our shoulders. So we're gonna roll those shoulders all the way around. Big motions here. So shrug them up towards your ears, slide those shoulder blades down your back to open up your chest. Few more towards the back, and then we will change directions and circle them forward here. So again, opening up your back here as we roll forwards. Elbows can lead the way. Want to create that space between your shoulder blades. Let's get hands behind our head, close up our feet. Good morning. So I'm reaching my hips straight back, activating my hamstrings here. We're going to be doing a lot of hinging once we get onto that slide board today. So I want to make sure the back side of our leg, our posterior chain, is ready for us. This is what it looks like from the side. Notice I'm keeping my shoulders right above my hips, reaching that booty straight back, softening my knees. 10 more seconds here. And then we will come down a little bit lower to the ground and start working our inner thigh muscles to get them ready for when we start sliding around on this slide board. All right, friends, let's open up these feet a little bit wider. Let's take a lateral lunge here over to the right. And then let's take it over to the left. Take it over to the right again. I want you to come down to this low lunge position. Drop that back knee down. Reach that right hand high in the air. Reach that right hand behind you. Let's circle forward. Crawl through center. Coming over to the other side, dropping this knee down, reaching that hand high up into the air. Reach it behind you, circle it forward, coming back into center. Turn these toes out, come on down to this low squat position. You're gonna take your right hand high into the air. So I want you to think about reaching up. We're just creating a little shoulder mobility here. Let's reach the left arm up. Let's bring the left hand or the hand down. Let's go ahead and extend those legs, bend the knees, straighten. Let's take that cook squat again. Yeah, so reach that right hand high into the air. Bring it down. Let's reach that other hand high into the air. Hands come down, lengthen legs. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can just see what's going on, but we're gonna go into an inchworm. So you're gonna fold yourself in half. You're gonna walk out to that high plank position. Depending on your space, you can walk toes to hands, or you could walk hands to toes. Just turn it around and right into the other side. Yeah, so you could go here, or you could walk the hands right back in and up, whatever space you have on whatever feels best for you. Just want to keep waking up that back side of our leg. I'm going to bring my toes in. We're here for a few more seconds. And let's head back into that low lunge again, dropping that back knee, reaching that right hand high in the air. This time I want you to reach that hand behind you. If you can, bend this back knee, try to grab onto that foot. Take a moment here, just stretching out this quad. And then we'll rotate around to the other side. You're welcome for that booty shot. Reaching that left hand in the air, reach it behind you. Try to grab that back foot if you can. Let's release. Go ahead and stand it on up. Flip to face the front, and let's finish this off with some jumping jacks. We're here for 30 seconds. So I just want to start to get your heart rate elevated. And I want you to do a little body scan here in these jumping jacks. Starting at your toes, just making the way to the top of your head, seeing how your body feels today, right? Our bodies are going to feel different depending on how much sleep we got, how we fueled our bodies yesterday or today. So I just want to do a little scan, see where I'm at, see where I need to send a little energy and focus today. 5 more seconds here. In 3, in 2, and 1. Nice work, friends. Let's grab a quick little sip of water, and I will talk about our first circuit. Again, the only thing you need in this workout is all this, yeah? All this and a bag of chips, which we'll have after class. So we have 6 different exercises. We're gonna be doing 30 seconds each of each exercise. We have a 5-second transition to set up between each exercise, yeah? We're gonna get started here with some alternating reverse lunges. I'm gonna turn sideways just so you can see the full length of my body, and here we go. That back knee is coming as low to the ground as you can. My front shin is staying nice and vertical here. You wanna drive through that front leg to really fire up the back side of your leg here in this back position. Again, if you're feeling a little wobbly, hands to the navel. It just reminds you to keep this core nice and activated. We're here for about 10 more seconds. And then on deck, we're gonna come down and go right into some push-ups. Give me one more here in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and transition on down to the ground. Set your hands up right outside your nipples. High plank to start. Pull yourself down, push that floor away on your exhale. If you wanna lower down to your knees, awesome. In this top position, I want you to think about really pushing the floor away. I like to call them earth downs, not push-ups, because I like to think that I'm that strong that I'm able to move the ground below me, yeah? So pulling that rib cage back, making sure that the hips aren't sagging if you're up here on your toes. Give me 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and pop on up to your feet. We're gonna find a hinge position here, and we're gonna go into some delt flies. This is what it looks like from the side. Hands reach down, spread those wings. Give me a nice big reach here in this bottom position. Thumbs are gonna go up because you guys are doing awesome. Again, I want you looking down at the floor. Chances are you're probably looking at my handsome face on your computer screen, which I love, but to keep my spine long and neutral, I want to be looking down at the ground. Give me 10 more seconds here. Just that nice little squeeze here in the center of your back. In 3, in 2, and 1. Open up your feet. We're gonna go into some body weight squats, yeah? So hands can do whatever feels best for you. Here we go. In your squats, 3 things I want you to think about. Are your knees going wide? Is your booty going back? And are you keeping your chest up? Full extension at the top. So from the side, you see my hips come all the way through. If I was on the floor like this, I'd be in a plank. That's the position we want to be at the top of our squat every single time. Big ol' exhale to stand. We're here for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Come back down to the ground. We're gonna go plank to toe touch. So you're gonna start in your high plank position. You're gonna shift back to down dog. Left hand to right toe. Replace the hand, find your plank. Same thing, right hand to left toe, find your plank. So if one of these positions feels better and you just need a moment to catch your breath, maybe hang out here, maybe hang out here because the backsides of your legs need a little extra loving. Whatever feels best for you. We have just 5 more seconds here, so give me 1 more on each side. 3, 2, and 1. Come up to your feet. 5 seconds, high knees to finish out this first round through. 3, 2, and 1. Get them up. If you're not able to get your knees up, you can just give me some nice aggressive marching. You're really angry and you're in the marching band. It was really cold. I was in the marching band. Some of that weather that we marched in was insane. And fun fact for you, if you played a brass instrument and needed to keep your mouthpiece cold or warm so it doesn't stick to your lips, stick it in the waistband of your pants. Keeps it nice and warm. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Friends, we're gonna rest for 25 seconds. Grab yourself a quick little sip of water. We're gonna do this whole thing again. I'm gonna add some progressions along the way if you wanna make things a little spicier, yeah? So get yourself hydrated. Catch your breath. 10 seconds. We're gonna go back into this reverse lunge. Top of your lunge, if you want a progression, find a moment of balance. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it down to that reverse lunge. Come up to that balance if you want. Replace the foot. Reverse lunge to balance. In this balance, I want you to notice my hips are staying square, right? I don't look like I'm a dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Keep that punch bowl nice and straight so that you're not spilling any punch down your legs. Or you can just be right here. We have about 8 more seconds to go in these reverse lunges. Then we're down for our push-up in 3, in 2, and in 1. Come on down for your push-up. Push up, this time you can give me shoulder taps at the top. So you'd go push up, tap, and tap. You may need to open up your feet or your knees a little bit wider. So you have that stability for yourself, tap, and tap. If I were an eagle flying high above you, I don't want to see any of this going back and forth, right? I want to keep everything nice and still. We have 10 more seconds here. Push up, tap, and tap. Push up, tap, and tap. Give me 5 more seconds. Last one, 3, 2, and 1. Up on your feet. We're gonna go for that fly again. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Find that hinge in this fly. Open halfway down, all the way up, and then reach down at the bottom. Open the wings. Just kidding. All the way up and down would be your progression. Just taking that 1.5 rep every single time. Again, keep that spine long and neutral. You're looking down at the floor. I know you want to look at my face. It's irresistible. I get it all the time. But here, yeah, I want to just protect that neck. 5 more seconds to go, friends. On deck, we're coming into that squat. We're going to add a little pulse in the bottom of our squat. So go ahead and stand on up, shake it out. Here we go with our squats in 3, 2, and 1. You're going to go all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, and then back up. I want you to make sure that this isn't just like you're bouncing around, booty popping in the club, right? I want this to be intentional. Keep spreading the floor apart with your feet. Drive those hips through up, yeah? Bop. And down. Again, bottom position here. Those knees are wide. Send them over your 4th toe. If you graduated in the 90s like I did, chances are you have a toe ring. You got a Daytona Beach. Spring break 96. 3, 2, and 1. Friends, we're going back to that plank to toe touch. So come on down to the ground. Find your high plank. Find that down dog and touch. We're just going to keep this one like we did the first time. Reaching back, making sure your shoes are tied, checking out your ankles. Again, down dog, find that position, and then take that reach. You may not be able to reach all the way back towards your foot. That's okay, right? Meet your body where it's at. Just give me that nice little reach towards your foot. You don't have to get all the way there. 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Friends, we are up. We're going to sprint across this finish line with some high knees in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 30 seconds here to get these knees up. Then we're going to take a rest, get our booties on, and we're going to take a little slide. For our slides, we're going to be doing some tall slides, some sprints. Of course, we're going to throw in some burpees. We'll throw in a little spicy mountain climber, do a little core work here. And again, if you're not able to get those high knees, you're just going to give me this march. 5 seconds. In 3, in 2, and 1, and rest, my friends. 30 seconds to get these booties on. So you can have a seat. While you're down here, grab a water, towel off, and then we will pop back up on that board. You're going to meet me over on one side. We're going to start sliding right away. Towel, 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 blot, blot, blot. All right, friends, 5 seconds. Both those feet together. Nice and easy. Tall slide in 3, 2, and 1. Big old push off. Feet are coming together every single time. We're going to live here in this tall slide for about 20 seconds. Then we'll take it down to that skater slide, and then we'll come back up here to our tall slide. Just waking up these inner thighs. I just want to start getting this lateral pattern going side to side. Big old push, feet clap every time. Let's drop it down. Get those hands behind your back. Lower that chest down towards the floor. And you're right here. I want you to just find a cadence with your breath, right? Push off. See if you can time your breath with what's happening with your feet. So you touch the bumper, inhale, touch the bumper, exhale. And friends, let's kick it back up to our tall slide here. Little active rest. We're going to come into our burpee. So we're going to meet with both of our toes against one side. We'll reach those hands up high in the air. Hands will come to the bumper. You'll get the hips down nice and low, and then you'll shoot those feet out for that plank. Let's do it all together here in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to reach my hands up high in the air. I'm going to come on down to my squat, out to my plank, toes in, and up, right? Finding a tempo that works for you. In this position, notice shoulders over my wrist, hips are high, and I'm right there, yeah? We have a total of 60 seconds here. Taking this one at a time. And I want your feet nice and wide on this slide board when you slide them in. Why am I doing that? So that I have space for my hips, so that I'm not rounding over. So you want to think, reach up high, come down to your squat, out to your plank, come into your squat, and rise, yeah? Give me 20 more seconds here of these burpees. Finding a nice little flow for yourself. Reach up to the ceiling, get nice and long and tall. Stretch out the back. 10 more seconds. So that's probably about 2 more burpees here. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down for 1 second. Reach back, take a breath, and then meet me here in your high plank position. We're gonna go mountain climbers, but I want you to start off nice and slow. So imagine if you were on a bicycle, the tension is super, super high. So we're climbing up. Yeah, we're gonna reach the top of this mountain, but we're gonna hit a plateau first. And when we hit that plateau, we're gonna sprint. And that sprint is coming your way here in 5 seconds. You're gonna get those knees moving as fast as you can. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 15 seconds to drive. Notice I'm bringing my knees in, I'm not pushing them away. Core is tight, 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1, drop the knees, take a child's pose, use the bumper. Use your bumper here. Stretch it all out through the back. We're gonna come down onto our forearms next, friends. So start to shift your weight forward. Go ahead and find your forearm plank. I like to go palms up. If you wanna pray that you can make it through it, pray away. Here we go. Plank jacks, my feet are gonna go out and in, out and in, out and in. So it's like you're making an upside down snow angel. Yeah. Think about magnets in between your legs. They're zipping together every single time. In that plank position, think about ripping the floor apart, pushing those forearms down into the floor. It's gonna allow that space between your back and air out your pits a little bit. Because if you're anything like me, you're getting a little sweaty. 10 seconds, friends, here in these plank jacks. Looking good. Give me a few more seconds here. Keep the hips away. Keep pushing that slide board away. Read your magazine if your hands are open. In 3, 2, and 1. Friends, go ahead and carefully get yourself up to standing. Turn to face the front. Take a moment. Say a Hail Mary, and we're gonna start sliding here. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice and easy up top, nice and easy up top. 30 seconds just to get this slide back into our body. And then we'll meet on the other side of our board, kicking it off with our burpee again, yeah? Do a little more core work. 2 exercises there. We'll slide it out, and then we'll get off this slide board so we can finish class nice and strong on our feet. Spicy little finisher for you today. We're gonna work hard. Give me 5 more seconds here. Meet me over on this side in 3, 2, and 1. 2 feet against the bumpers. Reach those hands up nice and high. Come on down to that squat. Same thing. If you're feeling good and you want to throw in a push-up, throw that push-up in to the bottom. If you feel like you haven't done enough push-ups today, there are more later. So just so you've been warned, right here, feet wide, reach it up. Taking your time, right? Using your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to stand. Yeah, just finding this nice little state of flow. Allowing yourself to get out of your way, allowing your body to do what it knows how to do best, which is show up and take care of you. 20 more seconds here. Keep that reach nice and high up to the ceiling. Imagine your most prized possession or something that you want, deserve, and need up there. You're reaching up towards it every single time. When you pull it down, it's getting a little bit closer every single time, friends. 8 more seconds, and we'll take a child's pose in 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees. Take a child's pose here. Yes, 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 stretch it out. All right, friends, back to your high plank position. We're gonna go into some pikes. So you're starting in your plank position. You're gonna pull your toes into the board, shoulders over my wrist, booty's nice and high, and I slide all the way back out. If for some reason this just does not work for you today, another option is just to bring your knees in to this beast position, yeah? Just all fours. But I want you to imagine a string pulling those hips up to the ceiling. You slide out nice and slow. You're using all of your abdominals to slide those feet out. We're only here for about 5 more seconds, so give me 1 more. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees, take a child's pose. Yes, yes, yes. Nice, big, deep cleansing breaths in. We've got 1 more exercise down here on the floor. We're gonna come back down to those forearms. So let's do it. Come on down. Again, you can go fists. Keep those palms open if you want to read a magazine, or you can pray. Find your plank, hip dips. So my right hip is going to come up and down. Drop that hip up and over with my booty. And I'm dropping the hip down on the other side. So I'm using all of these muscles right here, those obliques, those side abs, to take those hips up and over. I want you to think about making a rainbow with your butt, or an upside down smile. Notice I didn't say frown. Yeah, so up and down right here. These do not have to be fast. See how low you can get that hip down. We're here for 10 more seconds, and then we'll come up to our feet and go for 1 more final slide together. In 3, in 2, and 1. Drop those knees, take a child's pose first. Go ahead and carefully make your way up to standing. Turn to face the front. Big old breath in. And let's slide, friends. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. First position, or tall slide to start. 60 seconds up here to slide it out before we step off the slide board to go into our little finisher. But we're going to have a sprint across this finish line together to finish out this second part of class, yeah? First, let's take it down to that skater slide. So I want this to become a jog. We were just going for a little walk. Maybe it was brisk. Now we're heading into our jog, starting to build that momentum, starting to build that heat. Again, check in with your breath. Make sure that breath is fueling you and stoking your inner fire. In 5 seconds, we're gonna go for a 25-second sprint. In 3, in 2, and 1. I want you to get down as low as you can. I want these arms going. This is your final push here on the slide board before we head on to the floor again to do some more body weight work. 10 more seconds. Final push here. That finish line is so close. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, my friends. Carefully step off your slide board. You can take these booties off however you see fit. Grab yourself a quick little sip of water, blot it off. And friends, we're gonna head into this final section of class. So this final section of class, we're gonna be working with static and dynamic movement, or you wanna think about holds and then explosive movements. And we're gonna do it Tabata style. So that's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So first time, we'll hold the thing. Second time, it'll move, yeah? We have 6 different exercises, and then we have a nice little set of burpees at the end. So make your way on down to the ground. We're gonna start off single leg glute bridge. So I'm up in the air, left foot is in the air, my hips are staying off the ground. I like to reach my hands overhead. It's gonna keep this rib cage down and locked in. I also like to take my toe off the ground just to fire up that hamstring a little bit more. Keep this reach active. Keep pushing that heel into the floor or your foot into the floor. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now it's gonna move straight up and straight down, yeah? You have a little more moments here. In 3, 2, and 1. Tuck that tailbone up and down here. I want you to keep your butt engaged the entire time. Leg, I don't care where it is. It can be just right here. It can be up in the air. We're moving. Again, digging this heel into the ground. You got about 10 more seconds here, and then we'll go into the other side. Using your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in and get ready for side 2, yeah? So other leg on the ground, other leg up in the air. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. We hold first. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Just breathe here. Think about pressing that foot down into the floor. Keep pulling that rib cage down. Is your butt engaged? Can you feel this in that hamstring of the leg that's on the ground? 8 seconds. In 5, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, and now it's gonna move, right? Straight up, straight down, just like we did before. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1, up and down. Tempo is up to you. Because you only have one foot on the ground, chances are you're not gonna be able to get your hips up as high as you normally would here in this glute bridge. That's okay, right? We're just working this single leg movement, straight up and straight down. Keep pushing that foot into the floor. Give me 5 more seconds here, and then we're just gonna flip it over in 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in, flip over, and we're gonna go into a push-up. But you're gonna hold the very bottom of your push-up. It's gonna be terrible, but you're gonna do great. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna stay on my knees. You're just gonna hover. Imagine you're in the Matrix, right? Super close to the ground, Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise, but you're holding here the whole time. Here's the good news, you're halfway there. I know things are shaking. Breathe through it, breathe through it. 5 more seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, sit back into child's pose. Now we're gonna do regular push-ups, right? Now it'll move. If you're feeling good and wanna throw that plyo in, by all means, knock yourself out. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1, regular push-ups. 20 seconds, maintaining this neutral spine, maintaining this plank, because a push-up is what? A plank that moves, right? I'm pulling myself in the ground, exhale, push that floor away. 8 more seconds here. Almost there, gang. 2, and 1. Friends, up on your feet. We're gonna go iso split squat. So 90 degrees with my knees. It looks like this. And you're just gonna hold in the bottom. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. If you wanna reach forward, that's okay, right? If you wanna touch your navel, make sure that your balance is key. Maybe you're down here at the side with jazz hands. I'm never sad about jazz hands. 8 more seconds here, and then it's gonna move. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake out that leg. Now straight up and straight down. You wanna think carousel or horse on a carousel, right? Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Straight up and straight down. If you're feeling good, give me a little plyo. Yeah, soft landings. I don't care about your height. I care about how soft you're landing. If you have downstairs neighbors and you like them, then I want this to be nice and soft. If you don't like them, I'm not suggesting they be loud. In 3, 2, and 1, shake them out. We're gonna hit up the other leg. I'm gonna stay facing this direction so you can see what's going on. In 3, 2, and 1, we hold. Right here, get that back knee down as low as you can. Depending on when you shaved your legs last, I want that leg hair grazing the floor, grazing your mat, grazing your rug. 10 more seconds. That's nothing. We're just talking. We're having a conversation. Everything's going great. In 3, 2, and 1, shake them out. Holy cow. Friends, now it's gonna move. Straight up, straight down, or take that jump. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're right here, or you're taking this jump from the front. If you wanna see, right here. Down and low every single time. 10 more seconds here. Almost there. I know these legs are cooked, but they're gonna look so great. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to your back. We're gonna go dead bug. So hands are gonna reach up to the ceiling, shins parallel to the floor, knees at least 1 degree lower than your hips. Here we go, we're just gonna breathe. Nice long inhales. Even longer exhales, pull navel to your spine. Think about crushing some walnuts underneath your low back to put on your Greek yogurt for a little post-workout snack. 5 seconds, keep this reach active. 3, 2, 1, hug the knees in. Now we're gonna go into a crunch. So hands behind your head, feet on the floor. Just little crunches straight up and straight down. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, up and down, yeah? Little crunches up, keeping this spine long. So I'm not bringing my neck in, I'm just reaching up and down. My chest is open. Imagine you're outside in the sun, just getting a nice little sun on that chest. 3, 2, and 1. Friends, up on your feet. Let's do a squat. Guess what? We're gonna hold it first. Bottom of this squat. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Think about prying this floor apart with your feet. We just have this. This is gonna move next, and then that one set of burpees, and then we're gonna stretch it out. So that finish line is super, super close, friends. Keep it going, keep these knees wide. Think about ripping the floor apart with your feet. 5 seconds, almost there. Namaste in bed. 3, 2, 1, stand up, shake them out. Now, we're gonna go fast feet. So you're gonna sit down nice and low. This is one of my favorite moves. In 3, 2, and 1, get these feet going as fast as you can. 20 seconds. The wider your feet are, the lower you can get. If you wanna give me some Tina Turner, I'm never sad about Tina Turner. She's in her 70s and she does this on stage, so you can do it at home. 5 more seconds, come on. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds. We're gonna finish nice and strong here with some burpees. Jump up in the air, chest to deck. Final 30 seconds of work here. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All the way down and up. If that is not for you, come down to your squat, out to your plank, into your squat, and stand if you can't jump, yeah? But this is it. Final 30 seconds. At this point, only 15 more seconds to go. How many burpees can you get in this final 10 seconds, friends? Almost there. In 3, in 2, in 1. Pop back up and give yourself a round of applause. Grab a little towel, blot it off, and my beautiful friends, we're gonna take a few moments here to cool it down. I just want you to put your hands behind your head to start. Close your eyes. Just taking some nice big deep breaths in Start to bring that heart rate down. Good, reach the hands up high. Take a little side bend here. Back up to center. Inhale first. Exhale over to the side. Back up to center. Lower the arms. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Roll them forward. Good. From here, I want you to tuck your chin. Roll all the way down through your spine. One vertebrae at a time. When you reach the bottom, I want you to nod your head. Yes, I just crushed that workout. And I want you to nod your head. No, I promise I will not curse Chris's name. Bend your knees. Use those elbows to open up those knees and hips, swaying back and forth if that feels good. Good, hands touch down, toes turn in. Hands behind your back, reach the hands up to your chest or up to the ceiling to open up your chest. Let it go, soften your knees, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Big ol' inhale when you reach, open up those arms, expose your heart. Give yourself a big ol' hug on that exhale. And friends, awesome work, awesome work, awesome work. You didn't even need any weights, you just use your body. Hope you had a great time. I will see you the next time that you're bored at home. Have a great day.